This video is how to set up your 5004 card vending machine, putting your dispensers into the machine. We're going to start by opening up the cabinet. There are 4 connectors inside the machine and they're numbered 1 through 4. So we'll start by putting in the 4 dispensers one by one, and in the back of each dispenser you'll see the little plug. That little plug connects up to the mating connector in the machine. So you hang it on to the little shelf in the front here. There's a little shelf that latches onto, and then in the back you plug the connector together. And you will notice there's a little, like a locking pin that matches up to the side of the mating male connector. Each one plugs together. Okay, proceed. And we're putting in a total of 4 dispensers into this machine. We have the ability also to install 2 dispensers with an extension magazine if we so desire. So what we're going to do right now is, as an example here, before we plug this in, we're going to remove this dispenser, take it out, and we're going to take out the other one on the bottom right here, and we're going to put in the extension magazine equipped to show you how you can have large capacity. Of course, you now are restricted to 2 dispensers, but you've virtually tripled your capacity. Alright, we'll remove the extension magazine, and we'll continue putting into the machine our 4 card dispensers, hanging each one on the little bracket right here and plugging in the connector in the back. A total of 4. These dispensers are 24 volts. Each one has their own serial number. We have our bill acceptor already installed. To remove the bill acceptor on this particular model, there's a little slide latch on the side here. You slide that over and it slides up and back and out. This holds approximately 400 bills. In reality it holds about 300, but they advertise it as 400. It locks into place. And in the very bottom of the machine there's a cash box that holds your coins. On the front of the machine you'll see the coin acceptor here. It accepts nickels, dimes, quarters, and dollar coins, and can be programmed for tokens if you so desire. We have in this particular model a credit card system which is wireless, and so we've got all 3: coins, currency, and credit card. Our next step is going to be opening up the machine, and we're going to configure this machine and power it up. So there's an orange patch cable that's left in the bottom of the machine. They call this also a crossover cable, and it plugs into your Ethernet port of your computer. So what we're going to do now is stuff it right into the side of our computer, the Ethernet port, and technician is going to go to like Explorer, Mozilla, or whatever you're using for a browser, and then he's going to type in the IP address, which happens to be 192.168.100:8080, and then hit enter. And from our computer here we're going to the IP address. This machine has been set up with that matching IP address. And you'll see on the front of the machine here, whoops, got to turn it on first. You'll see it power up with the serial number, the IP address that we're going after, and name. We've set this up optionally also if you ever decide to go with RFID. It's all preset for RFID also. It's looking for a changer. Well, there is no coin changer in this particular model. Then I'll go looking for the bill acceptor. It'll pop up on the display here. Bill set up, and it'll let us know if it's enabled or not, which it did, and now we'll get our lights will light up, and it's ready to go. And you'll see the red glow that lets you know that you're up and going. So now we're going to go back to the computer, and on the computer we're going to type in capital letters Vending, and then in lowercase we've typed in Vending in lowercase text, and then hit submit, and it pulls up your web access. This is where you set up all your parameters. So example, prices, we'll click on prices to show you. And we've set this up for 20 and 100 acceptance, which is what was requested. And then you hit save, and it saves it each time. The other is the bill validator. We've got the bill validator configured the way the customer asked. They only wanted to accept 20s and 100s. So we've checked both these boxes and hit save, which means it will not accept a 1, 5, 10, or a 50. Only the 20s and 100s. Okay, so we're done here. We'll log out. We're going to go back now to operation of the machine itself. It's fully programmed and ready to go. It's ready for credit card, it's ready for cash and coins. You'll see the green LEDs in the front telling us that there are cards in the dispenser. We generally put one in each dispenser when they're shipped out. So I can insert money. An example here, I can insert a $20 bill. It'll show your $20 up on the display here. And if you look closely here, you'll notice we've got the 20 illuminated here. Ready? If we press now the 20, we'll get a card. If we would have tried to press the 100, it would have said you have to add more money. So you press that button again. See, it tells you that that price is 100. Okay? We'll open up the machine. The cards you can stack in here up to approximately 160, 180 cards. There's a little card switch in there that maintains, so we'll put some cards in here as an example. And without cards you'll get a red LED. Looking down here, if I push the switch down now, it'll go to green. Okay, close up the machine. The last thing is credit card. You can make changes to your credit card message, what you want it to say, by calling directly into USA Technologies. Tell them what you want on the little LCD. We do a generic, what you see here, make your selection. It pops up on the screen, swipe, so forth. But you can make this say whatever you want it to say, and you can also set the vend price for whatever you want to vend these cards for. We have it set up under web access to dispense for $20 and for 100. We have a pass card, which you just saw us doing here, in lieu of using an actual credit card. It goes out, ready for use. I can now dispense a card. Notice on our sale. That completes our instruction set for the 5004C.